Shalom world, peace, love, and hair grease. This is Bible Time Capsule and I'm Citizen. Today's reading is for October 14, 2013. We're in Deuteronomy chapter 14. Let's begin then. Chapter 14. Pagan mourning rites. You are children of the Lord your God. You shall not gash yourselves nor shave the hair above your foreheads for the dead. You are a people sacred to the Lord your God, who has chosen you from all the nations on the face of the earth to be a people of peculiarly his own. Of peculiarly his own. Next section. Clean and unclean animals. You shall not eat any abominable thing. These are the animals you shall eat: the ox, the sheep, the goat, the red deer, the gazelle, the roe deer, the ibex, the addax, the oryx, and the mountain sheep. Any animal that has hooves you may eat, provided it is cloven-footed and chews the cud. But you shall not eat any of the following that only chew the cud and only have cloven hooves: the camel, the hare, and the rock badger, which indeed chew the cud, but do not have hooves, and therefore are unclean for you. And the pig, which indeed has hooves, and is cloven-footed, but does not chew the cud, and is therefore unclean for you. The flesh you shall not eat, and their dead bodies you shall not touch. Of the various creatures that live in the water, whatever has both fins and scales you may eat, but all those that lack either fins or scales you shall not eat. They are unclean for you. You may eat all clean birds, but you shall not eat any of the following: the eagle, the vulture, the osprey, the various kites and falcons, all the various species of crows, the ostrich, the nightjar, the gull, the various species of hawks. The owl, the screech owl, the ibis, the desert owl, the buzzard, the cormorant, the stork, the various species of herons, the hoopoe, and the bat. All winged insects too are unclean for you and shall not be eaten. But you may eat any clean winged creatures. You must not eat any animal that has died of itself, for you are a people sacred to the Lord your God. But you may give it to an alien who belongs to your community, and he may eat it, or you may sell it to a foreigner. You shall not boil a kid in its mother's milk. Next section. Yearly tithes. Each year you shall tithe all the produce that grows in the field you have sown. Then, in place of which the Lord your God chooses as the dwelling place of his name, you shall eat in his presence your tithe of the grain, wine, and oil, as well as the firstlings of your herd and flock, that you may learn always to fear the Lord your God. If, however, the journey is too much for you, and you are not able to bring your tithe, because the place which the Lord your God chooses for the abode of his name is too far for you, considering how the Lord has blessed you, you may exchange the tithe for money, and with the purse of the money in hand, go to the place which the Lord your God chooses. You may then exchange the money for whatever you desire: oxen or sheep, wine or strong drink, or anything else you would enjoy. And there, before the Lord your God, you shall partake of it and may make merry with your family. But do not neglect the Levite who belongs to your community, for he has no share in the heritage with you. Next section. Triennial tithes. At the end of every third year, you shall bring out all your tithes of your produce for that year and deposit them in the community stores, that the Levite who has no share in the heritage with you, and also the alien, the orphan, and the widow who belong to your community, may come and eat their fill, so that the Lord your God may bless you in all that you undertake. That's the end of chapter 14, the Bible Time Capsule. I'm a Citizen. Be kind to one another and love each other. Peace. I'm out.